So one of the things that when we hear from other VCs, they talk about smart money, right? They talk about the fact that they're going to be sitting down next to you and helping you out and going through their Rolodex and making contacts. You know, is that the sort of thing you do? I mean, how involved do you get with these companies that you're investing in?
Very involved. I think most VCs think we're dumb money because we're a corporation, but in reality, we're not. Don't tell them I said that.
I promise.
But we do a lot to help. In fact, that's one of the things that we focused on in the past 4 or 5 years especially. There's so many venture capital firms in the world now. I mean, I think there's some consolidation going. I've got some great slides to show you to that point, but for some reason we're not projecting. But we bring a number of things. I'll give you a couple of the things that we bring. One thing we do annually is what we call the Intel Capital CEO Summit. And this is a forum where we bring our 400 portfolio companies together for matchmaking, not only with themselves, amongst themselves, but we invite about 200 industry executives. And these are C-level people in various industries, oil and gas, manufacturing, high tech, et cetera. The objective there is to create a forum for them to make pitches, essentially, to these prospective customers and prospective partners. So that's one major event. We do a smaller version of that about 75 to 80 times a year called Intel Capital Technology Days. And these are specifically customer forums where we have our business development organization. They have access to Intel customers, end user customers, like Shell, like IBM, et cetera. Name your Fortune 1000 company. And they're interested in finding out what's happening in technology. They don't have an external R&D department, right? They don't have anybody that's kind of out surveying technology companies. So what we do is we bring the technology innovators together with these Fortune 1000 companies. They select the categories they're interested in, whether it's cloud computing or mobile software or software as a service. They select the categories, and then they select the companies in our portfolio that are aligned with those categories. And we literally do a full day where those companies, the CEOs from those companies, pitch to C-level decision makers around technology or strategic partnership. They pitch their idea, their wares, and in many cases we get proof concepts, we get closed sales. So what this does for the portfolio companies significantly reduces the sales cycle. I mean, for them to get in with a Disney and to close a deal literally, or at least the concept of a deal, in a day is just unheard of. I mean, we take months for these companies to close deals. So that's a forum that we create. We've got, in addition to that, we've got advisory boards. We've got what we call acquisition ITDs, where if a company is approaching the point of liquidity, we line up, prospective buyers because we've got relationships with all the major ISVs. So those are some of the things that we do. It's unprecedented because we've got, as I say, this very large organization. We've got resources in every geography. So even if they want to enter a new market, if they're launching their business from the U.S. and want to start to make inroads into other developed regions like Western Europe, for example, we've got a team of people that already have relationships in those areas and can help open doors for them. So I think, if you compare it, it's super smart money in a corporate and, maybe less smart money in a venture firm.